Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of the FM22 save here on the ChesnoidPlays YouTube channel. It was a shorter one in the last one. That was because we had a sponsored segment in the stream. But moving forward, we've gotten out of the transfer window now and we're looking to, well, finish the season strong if we can. Rather obviously, this next game against Fulham in the FA Cup is going to be pretty damn difficult, but we're going to hopefully just make as much money as we possibly can. We'll keep an eye on our finances. We're currently at 800,000. We'll see how much money we can make from this FA Cup fourth round tie, and then from there, we'll try and end the season as strongly as we can. We're currently sat solidly mid-table, so hopefully safety is assured. The ball are thrilled with what we're doing so far, and that's absolutely expected to be considering the nature of the results that we've had so far this year. So we're very, very pleased with what's been going on so far this season. Thoughts about playing the team the size of... we're always excited to play against a bigger club, aren't we? Done better than people would have expected, but we'll concentrate on the game rather than be distracted by... Obviously, Alexander Mitrovic is a key striker for Fulham and one of their best players, but hopefully we can do well. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Make sure you're following on the link in the description down below to the Twitch channel so you can come and watch these live and obviously get the full experience rather than just the edited highlights. But for the time being, we shall continue on here and hopefully get ourselves a decent... Well, I don't care about the result against Fulham. It's just about the financial side of it. The FA Cup is all about just going on a run and improving our financial situation that we can then hopefully plough into the squad in the next transfer window in the summer and actually start to move up the table. We shall try. We shall try. Right. I'll see you guys on YouTube in the Fulham game. Cambridge have just pulled one back against Rotherham. It's 2-1. Game on again there. As we hope to have a half-decent performance against Fulham. But we'll see what happens. Rodak, Teta, Adarabioyo, Malang, Sarjo, Brian, Harrison Reed, Harry Wilson, Anthony Knocker, Bobby De Cordova-Reid, Ivan Cavallero even, and Alexander Mitrovic. Yeah, that's a really strong Fulham side, isn't it? They're currently 6th in the Championship as well and pushing for promotion to the Premier League. We're the underdogs, so just go out and give the fans a performance and see what you can do, lads. There is absolutely no pressure here whatsoever. But Sam Smith has pulled one back for Cambridge in real life. Up the U's. Let's keep it going. We're definitely expecting to lose quite considerably here. Tosin Adarabioyo gives Fulham an early 1-0 lead from a set piece, and that is probably going to be what continues to happen for the rest of the game. We might make it to the youth intake today, Jordan. We might do, yeah. Obviously, February is a short month, isn't it? There aren't as many games, so we may well make it to the youth intake today. Certainly on the back foot a lot here. Never get your hopes up for the youth intake. No, we are. Our hopes aren't massive for the youth intake, but it did say Mitrovic scores a second. It did say that it was a golden generation, and that one of our attacking midfielders should be really, really, really good. So I'd say so. Yeah, he had a 16-year-old at Telford, was 3 stars when he joined. Now 4.5 star in League 2 at 17. That's phenomenal. Mitrovic makes it 3 before half time. Or at least he didn't last year anyway. Digby with a great challenge. Oh, ref. He's won the ball there. Mitrovic makes it 4. That feels harsh. That looked like a really good challenge to me. Teta makes it 5. That's 2 goals in 2 minutes. Okay. This is starting to get embarrassing now. This is what will happen every single week in the Championship if this squad was to get promoted as is, which obviously it won't, but still. That's a lovely ball. Are we going to get a goal back? Yes, we are. Shiloh Tracy. Well done, lads. Lovely counter-attack. They're 2, if not 3, divisions above us, quality-wise. So a 5-1 defeat was expected, but I'll say, why are you demotivated by that? I said you gave your best. We had a decent second half there. I didn't think that was demotivating at all. These next 3 or 4 league games are absolutely ones that we could and or should be winning. Bottom of the table, Gillingham. 3rd bottom, Burton. 19th, Accrington. And 20th, Plymouth. We've got Shrewsbury coming up as well. Then we'll probably have a run of sides that are much higher in the league. We have a relatively difficult run in, but we could pick up a decent haul of points through the month of February and hopefully at the beginning of March as well. Right, so everybody's caught up now with regards to games other than Oxford below us, whose game in hand is against Portsmouth, so you'd expect they'll lose that. So we're, with 15 games to go in the league, we are 16 points clear of the drop and 9 points off the playoffs. So I don't think we'll be finishing in either of those zones. The squad, the team are tired though. The team are tired. Just give everybody that needs a rest can get the rest. We should hopefully be able to at least avoid defeat against Gillingham with the form that they're in and the side that we're putting out. Show the world you've got what it takes is what we'll say. Ironside could find someone in the middle perhaps. Or maybe Okadina. Decent delivery. Keeper saves. Sam Smith gets to the rebound. That will be 1-0 to United. Mistake from the keeper giving the ball back to us. And then a mistake from the keeper to tip that straight to Sam Smith, who's gleefully buried. We lead by a goal to 0. As Benjamin gifts a sub, his 3rd ever in the channel. It's gone to Verda. Thank you very much, Benjamin. Appreciate that, dude. Congratulations, Verda. You have yourself a subscription to the channel. Welcome in. Gillingham level not long after. That's a shame. Deflection for our goal, deflection for their goal. Never mind, we go again. Let's try and go back in front, shall we? Thank you, Sam! 3 goals in not too long amount of time. That's us back in front immediately after they equalised. I think within 90 seconds or so. Lancaster with the deep cross, and we've seen Sam Smith score 4 or 5 headers at the back post like that this season. He's been dominant. And yeah, 25th minute they equalised, 26th minute we took the lead again. Sorry, Gillingham, you just don't have what it takes for this division. You can't quite see because my camera's in the way, but Bolton are on 24 points and Gillingham are on 17. Their goal difference is minus 37 at this stage of the season. Oh, they're going to go down to 10 men. McDonald late in on Penrith there. It's going to be a second yellow, and he's going to be off. Ta-ta! Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Bye, bish. Sorry, Gillingham. Not your season, lads. Back down to League 2 you go. We're up to 11th. Up to 11th if everything stayed as it was. Well done, lads. Very good result for us. Good performance to go with it. Would have been nice to get a couple more goals, but we won't dwell on it. Sam Smith with another brace. Absolutely superb in front of goal. We make it 10 unbeaten in League 2 at the minute. We are flying at the moment, although we do have some very difficult games in 3 or 4 games' time. Right, Burton Albion then. Michael Mancien in their starting lineup. He must be aging now, though. Media have been giving us a lot of credit lately, and we certainly have deserved it. We'll see if we can channel that into another good performance. We'll see if we can get something from this set piece. Lancaster in. Diggers! We have got the goal. On the brink of half-time, in stoppage time at the end of the first half, we take a 1-0 lead. That's his first goal of the season. And it is indeed his first ever goal for the club, let alone first goal of the season. He's been the provider on a number of occasions so far this year. In one game, we've got 3 assists in a single fixture, but that is us 1-0 up thanks to Paul Digby. Signed for free last year, played 35 games, didn't get a single goal. Now he has one, and it might be a very important one as well. So I think our passing's been good so far. Keep it up. A couple of areas where we can improve. Conor Marston's getting a little bit tired. Might have to bring Duffy on. Digger's playing centre-back. He plays in midfield and he doesn't get any goals. We put him at centre-back for a game and he pops up with one from a set piece. Really keeping the pressure on. Up we go, please win that. No, he's beating his man. This could be the equaliser. Jefferson goes wide. No! Joe Powell turns it home. They have found their equaliser. It's going to be a point here against Burton. That's an opportunity missed to get another climb up the league table. We could be on 50. We could be as high as 9th if we'd have found a winner here. We could have been as high as 9th. That's a shame. So we went out of best, but we got a decent result. We could potentially have won that. We should potentially have won that. Damaged foot out for 3 to 5 weeks from Accrington as well is not good news. Diggers was insane in that last game, so we'll be very, very pleased with him and tell him as such. Unbeaten run continues. We shall try and do it. Danger of our players becoming complacent. Absolutely not. Right, Aki Stanley at home. Aki Stanley at home should be a winnable game. Norwich get 3 points against Southampton. They've won at home. Only their second win of the season. Norwich's season coming to life, maybe. Thank you for the follow, El Capitano and ZNS Gaming. Welcome to the channel, lads. It's got to be Ollie out now, surely. It's got to be Ollie out now. 4-1 Watford. 4-1 Watford. Lancaster. Oh, lovely ball. Nibs onside. Oh, emphatic finish. Pick that out. Talk about shot power. Nearly burst the net. We lead by a goal to 0. At home against Accrington, Stanley. That shot nearly burst the net in front of the south stand. Excellent assist. Great movement from Harvey as well. Freshly rested. Smacked home. We lead by a goal to 0. Up the fucking U's. We're still not amazing here. Neither side are really having many chances in this second half. I was just about to pause it to make a change. He's going to equalise, isn't he? Fucking hell. Oh, lads. Lads, this is not going well. 20 minutes to go. We've gone attacking to try and turn it back in our favour. This will be a big point for Aki Stanley to extend the gap over the relegation zone if they can get it. Sam Smith for the final 10 minutes. Oh, and he's come off the bench to win it within seconds. He's literally just come off the bench. Within seconds, he gives us the goal to go back in front. Thank you, Sam, sir. Very, very kind of you indeed. Sam Smith and Harvey Nibbs are the men for us this season, aren't they? Ironside started the season brightly, to be fair, with a number of goals. Then he picked up an injury. Sam Smith stepped up, and Sam Smith has not stopped since. Shadow, that's poor. It's really poor. If they equalise in this game, it's just not good enough, is it? We might well be on an unbeaten run, but when you're conceding goals in the 94th minute to a side that are relegation threatened, a side that we've hammered for most of the game to a shot from distance, that's just, quite frankly, not good enough. Oh, I'm frustrated at that. I'm going to thrash my arms. We should have won that game. I can't be anything other than frustrated. That shouldn't read 49. That should read 53. We've dropped points in the last 2 games, most certainly. We could be 10th, or even on goal difference 9th. 12 unbeaten, but we should have beaten Burton. We should have beaten Accrington. I'm disappointed. 10-game unbeaten home run. So we're 12 unbeaten all told in the league on a 10-game unbeaten run at home, which will be tested now against Plymouth. Right, I want a reaction from the boys in this game, and I will tell them as such. Sam Smith to start, and he has single-handedly gotten us through some games. To be fair, if he didn't score 2 in the Gillingham game, we might have failed to win that one as well. I will point the finger and say Revenge. I definitely want to win this one. Can't drop 6 points in a row. That's a ping. Go on, Jack, you're in. Can you finish? That's the question. Yes, he can. Wes with his umpteenth assist of his career. And Jack Lancaster with his 8th goal of the season. But as it said in the text commentary at the bottom there, all credit goes to Wes for that assist. Takes a touch and just pings it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Comfortable finish for Lancaster in the end. We're 1-0 up inside a few seconds. Inside 90 seconds, we lead by a goal to 0. See, at this stage, if we'd have gotten the win against Accrington and the win against Burton, we would have been on 56 points and challenging for a playoff spot. Genuinely challenging for a playoff spot. Lloyd Jones with the goal from the set piece. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's a foul on Sam Smith, but play will continue. Wes should get to that, albeit with his 3 pace. Oh, it's a third. That is a hell of a cross from George Williamson. George Williams, even. 3-0 win. All the work done relatively early on. Sam Smith, actually, even though we threw him back into the starting lineup to make the difference, actually had quite a poor game. Only a 6.4 rating from him. But we were absolutely dominant in that game. It took until like the 70th minute for them to even have a shot on goal. We beat them 5-0 on opening day. They smacked us 5-1 in the cup. So this could go either way. Revenge. Let's get revenge. Thrashed my arms there, which is an aggressive way to go about it, but we did it. You're 2 seasons ahead of me. Can I check out Rudoni at Wimbledon bossing the championship? I'll have a look, Gizmo. Remind me after this game. Lovely ball. Oh, I don't know what's gone on there between the defender and the goalkeeper. But Sam Smith might not have an easier goal to score this season. Just a random lofted ball forward that didn't really look that good. It was Wes again, though. Thornley. Well, I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing there. The defender has that covered. Might make that change again. Being Penrith on at left back. Move Dunk forward. I was hoping someone would actually react to that and go after it, but no. They've equalised. 4 minutes added on at the end of the game. I wouldn't mind if there were no more replays here, to be fair. I'd certainly take the point with the nature of this game, and we have taken the point and we'll be happy with it. I said, I don't know what I just saw, though. We weren't good enough in that game. Stevie, they're just showing pictures of Stevie G celebrating his first win as Aston Villa boss. Keeps us 11th in the league. Actually, moves us from 12th to 11th and Oxford from 11th to 10th. 14 matches unbeaten, though, in the league right now for us. We have relegation threatened Shrewsbury at home next. Hopefully, we'll get the Plymouth performance, not the Accrington performance here against Shrewsbury, because then it really gets difficult. Sheffield Wednesday 3rd, MK Dons 4th, Wimbledon 15th, but Ipswich 1st, Wigan 7th, Charlton 5th, Cheltenham 8th. Our run-in is really tough. We're not going to get many points from the last 7 or 8 games. Right. Shrewsbury Town at home. No, I'm going to say... how do we react here? We've lost 3 of the last 5. We've been picking up too many draws. I would like a response to the way that we were really poor against Oxford. So I'll pump fists and say, media have given you a lot of praise recently. And we'll see if we can get a result here. This is one of only 2 games remaining this season where I'd say we're favourites for the 3 points. At home against Shrewsbury, and then we've got Morecambe later in the season. But other than that, the next games are all against sides that will certainly beat us, or at the very least will scrape a point, or at the very most, sorry, will scrape a point. We've not really seen Shrewsbury have a single attack so far in any of these highlights. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Please, Sam. Oh, surely, yes! Nibs and Smith combine. There's the goal that we've been waiting for. Desperate for. Right, Diggers for May. McEachran on for Jensen Weir. We'll firm up in the middle. Fresh legs in midfield. We'll try and keep possession and see this one out from here. That's massive. That's massive. We will time waste frequently for the remaining 10 minutes. That's the thing. So far, no one has shown any interest in Sam Smith or Harvey Nibbs, which is baffling because absolutely we expected to get interest in one or both of them. We may still in the summer. Thank you for the follow, Ginger with a soul. Yeah, you're right, Slyn. If it doesn't show the assist or who got the assist, it's kind of a bit of a giveaway that it was offside if you can't see the linesman. But I'll say I'm very happy with that result and the way that we played. It was more of the Plymouth performance than it was the Burton or the Accrington performance, so we're pleased enough for that. We had to wait late for the goals. Nibs with a brace though. But delighted, really pleased with that. Oh, they did accept the Jensen Weir loan bid. That's great news. They were trying to get a bit more money out of us. They wanted 70% wages and then 13 grand a month as a fee for him either playing or not playing. But we said we'll pay 100% of his wages, which is what we're doing this season, and they've just accepted it. So hopefully Jensen Weir has enjoyed his loan spell enough that he'd want to come back to us. Although I have a funny feeling he might fancy his chances at a championship side next season, so he may well turn us down. If he does, then he'll be a big miss and be hard to replace. Loan extension confirmed. Jensen Weir has agreed, and we will accept that. That's big news for our next season. One of our midfield maestros will continue on next year. That's great news. Delighted with that. Wednesday have won 8 straight games. Lads, I don't think we're going to get anything from this one. I'll be honest. With a side that's that good in that sort of form, this might be the end of our unbeaten streak. But 15 games is a hell of an unbeaten streak for us to go on, so I cannot be disappointed at it, can I, really? It's been absolutely superb. And as a first season, we cannot be happier with how things have gone, really. Man in support. Oh, Silas out. They take a 1-0 lead. It was coming, certainly. They've gone 15 games without defeat before this game. Yeah. I have a feeling we might not win again before the end of the season. Maybe the home game against Morecambe after this, but I don't fancy it. Proud of your efforts today, even if it wasn't to be. The unbeaten streak comes to an end, lads. We lose by a 1-0 away from home at Hillsborough. But we can be very proud of the team and the way that they've put together an unfathomable run at the beginning of the season. Our 15-match unbeaten streak... No need to apologise, Chelsea boy. Our 15-match unbeaten streak comes to an end. Going all the way back to the middle of December. We drew with Rotherham, beat Bolton, drew with Wycombe, beat Donny, drew with Portsmouth, drew with Lincoln, drew with Crewe, beat Fleetwood, Wycombe and Gillingham, drew with Burton and Accrington, beat Plymouth, drew with Oxford, beat Shrewsbury, and have now lost to Sheffield Wednesday. But that is by no means an embarrassment. And only by a 0 as well. Liam O'Neill is wanted by a number of teams on loan, even though we've got him transfer listed. His contract expires at the end of the month, so he'll leave. Greg Taylor's contract expires at the end of the month, so he'll leave. There is some interest in Joe Ironside, but no interest in Nibbs or Smith, which is such a surprise. And Lancaster too. I really thought we'd get plenty of interest in those guys. Nibbs and Smith are 2 of the top 3 goal scorers in the league. Dan Undlandulu is on loan from Southampton at Lincoln. Scored a hat-trick against us earlier in the year. He's kicking off between the Liverpool bench and Arteta. this squad is going to take a bit of a turn throughout the summer, I would imagine. Troy Parrott. As if they've been able to get someone like Troy Parrott out on loan. Let's try and get revenge on them. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be about to get a point here against MK Dons. We are. Minimal highlights, considering the amount of chances that were in the game. We'll absolutely take that point. 7 games to go in the league. We're definitely safe. We might even be mathematically safe soon. Give me £1 for him. Ha! Alright then. They bid nothing. I asked for £1. 100 of your finest English pence. And they were like, no. So Ipswich away is the next one. So we should get our youth intake before the next game now. We should get our youth intake before the next game. Ready, 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 ready. Let's wait and see. Aye! What happened to that cam that's supposed to be amazing? A 3-star to 4-star. Felix Kirk, 3-star to 4-star. Damar Bowers, 3-star to 4-star. Apparently, it's an excellent intake. Our annual youth candidate intake has arrived for assessment. We've got every reason to be excited about Jordan Cleverley, who has the potential to be one of the most gifted players to come through the youth ranks in recent years. The youth candidates have been given trial contracts so you can evaluate which players you want to offer full youth contracts to. So, these are the top talents, supposedly, in this youth system. Tommy Okoji, presumably got a second nationality. No. Tommy Okoji, right back or midfielder, looks more suited to perhaps a right back, with his tackling matching his passing. He's not very quick. He's 6'5" though. Centre back maybe? He's 6'5", unambitious. Doesn't fill me with confidence. He's got decent mentals though, but unambitious. We have Sam Thomas, who's a right back or right wing back. Good tackling, good technique, great teamwork and work rate. Decent acceleration to start. 14 aggression as well. 16 years of age. Could potentially be a League 2 level player, maybe, at 16 years of age to start. The Jordan Cleverley is supposedly the guy. 12 dribbling, 16 aggression, off the ball 12, flair 12, technique 14. He's not very fast, only 5'8". He's unambitious. Unambitious. I'm not sure about him. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like there's going to be anyone here that makes you guys jump and be like, I want him as my VIP player. Of course, you don't need to take anyone now. You can wait until there's a better option. Felix Kirk. It's more like it. 18 bravery, 16 determination, 12 decisions and concentration, 13 positioning, 15 teamwork, 10 passing, 10 tackling. That's more like it, although 5 acceleration and 6 pace isn't the greatest. 5'8", 9 stone 6. 9 stone? 9 stone? He's tiny. 15 years of age. Good mentals though. Decent technicals for 15. He could potentially be probably a League 1 player, given the right circumstances. But yeah, he's very weak. But he's only 15, so he will grow. Jacob Kenworthy. Similarly lacking physically. Not got the mentals. 11 passings all right though. He's 16. Temperamental personality, which doesn't fill me with confidence. So far, really only Felix Kirk looks like he might develop into something. Damar Bowers. 12 jumping reach, is 6 foot tall, only the 6 strength. He doesn't look incredible. Supposedly could be a League 1, League 2 to League 1 level player, but at the minute, other than Felix Kirk, nobody really stands out there, do they? Nobody really stands out there. I'm not sure if there's anybody that you guys might want to take with your VIPs. Ironside taken ill with food poisoning. It might be worth waiting another season. Of course, if you would like to take someone, you are more than welcome to. Thank you for the follow, Why Always Me. But doesn't look likely at the moment that anyone's really going to be worth your while at this stage. The end of Harrison Dunk's time at Cambridge United. He's been one of our most informed players all season. Has been with the club for 10 years. Had a testimonial in real life this year. And unfortunately, was already leaving the club at the end of the season. And now has torn his knee ligaments. And that is the end of his time at the club. That's the end of his time at the club. Harrison Dunk will play no further part for this football club moving forward. It's annoying. We've had 2 weeks. We've had 2 weeks for players to have a rest during the international break. We've come back and we've still got players that are tired. There's no pressure on us here though. Ipswich are obviously a massive club. They're running away with the league title, so this will be probably a comfortable win for our hosts, unfortunately. They're 10 points clear at the top. They're very nearly already promoted. But we are safe now, so we have achieved our objective this season. I have to have a look at the 5-year plan and see if we've achieved anything ahead of time there as well. That's a good ball. Lancaster, we signed from Ipswich in real life, so this is a game against a former team. Goal for Ipswich after 5 minutes. They're in again. Great block by Akadina. They still score. It's Burton Selena again. Jesus Christ. How good does he want to be? On loan from Dijon. Kosovan. He's incredible for League One. This will put Ipswich on 90 points with 6 games to go. Dominant. Absolutely dominant. That's why Ipswich are where they are in the league. I'll just say I don't know what I just saw because, quite frankly, everyone played horridly. Never mind. Right, we're not actually going to play this game against Wimbledon because if I go on any longer, I won't have enough time to actually edit this and get it up for tomorrow. So that will be all for this YouTube video. We have secured our safety in League One for next season, which is wonderful. Tomorrow in the next stream, tonight, or actually no, tomorrow there's the Grand Prix, so we will be doing a watch-along for that. Liverpool have just made it 4. Minamino has literally just come off the bench and he scored a goal. I'll be doing a watch-along for the Grand Prix tomorrow afternoon. We may well stream some Football Manager as well tomorrow afternoon to go along with that. It depends how much YouTube recording I've got to get done, that I can get done, or how much I can or can't get done in the morning. But we will be live again tomorrow afternoon, whether it be for FM or F1, or FM and F1. Time will dictate. But for now, that's all for this YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're following me on Twitch. And I'll see you guys next time.